Okay, part two for today. Let's try this again. I think we are going to have to go on location or something, or talk to is it Southold Optimum or whoever, because it seems to cut us off 2 minutes into the video. It did that to us last week. It's doing that to us again today. But we will, hello Lauren, welcome back. Hopefully it works better this time. Let's try this again. Ladies. It did. I didn't do anything. It just kicked me off. It said the video ended, and I was like, "Hold on, we just started. What do you mean ended?" It just kicked me off. So I didn't touch a button.
I thought it was me. I was in mid-sentence, and then all of a sudden I was gone.
No, I was standing there, and it said, "Do you want to share your IGTV video?" I'm like, "We just started. What do you mean? Can you see me now?"
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So let's pretend it never happened and start over. Good morning, happy Friday, ladies.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
So you're on fire. You're on Fire Island, Tracy.
I am. Yes, this is the view from the deck off of my bedroom.
That's awesome.
And yeah, I'm so happy to be here. Although we're leaving today, this is our last week of vacation. After 17 years, the owners have sold the house, so I will be back one more time to move out. But as you both know, that's really not a vacation. So
Yeah,
I'm just trying to soak it all in.
Help moving out? I'll come move out. I can sit on the deck and watch. Can I just point?
You
can
do
I
that?
point and say that box needs to go?
Yeah, that sounds great.
I think Tracy, as the pregnant one in this group, gets to do that.
Yes.
She gets to direct.
Right.
Okay. With that view, I'm happy to help move.
Yes. Well, I'll let you know. I think I'm going to come out in September, and I'm just going to spend a week here and do one thing a day, and then just bawl my eyes out as I walk out of the house. Yeah.
Sounds good, Lauren. Let's do it. We'll go together and cry all together.
Sounds good. Put me on a ferry and call me happy.
Yes, I know. We always laugh when people say, "Oh, I don't like going to Fire Island. It's so hard to get there. You have to take a ferry." And we're like, "Oh, then you're not made for Fire Island, because the ferry is part of the fun. The ferry is the best part."
Totally.
How long is the ferry? I've never been there.
30 minutes. It's only 30 minutes, but it's a walk-on ferry because there's no cars on Fire Island at all. So you carry all your stuff on. We have a wagon at the ferry dock, and then you just put your stuff on the wagon and you walk home. It's so idyllic. So idyllic.
Yeah, I saw your stories with the groceries too. Come on a container ship or whatever, and then you have to take your wagon and go get it. I saw your stories.
Yeah, the whole town comes down and gets their groceries from the ferry. It's so cool. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, so Nicole, welcome. We're so glad you could join us today.
I'm so happy to be here.
Excited to hear about what you have going on. So tell us so you're the North Fork Nature School, right?
I am.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the school.
So I got the idea over COVID. I'm a certified teacher. And when COVID hit, obviously schools were closed. So I was like, oh, what can we do outside the classroom, teach beyond the walls? So I've always been rooted in nature. I'm actually a homegrown North Forker.
Oh, nice.
And raised. So yeah, I grew up in Beating Hollow and then summered with my grandparents in East Marion. And now I live in Mattatuck with my husband. So yeah, so I figured, that we live in the most beautiful place on the earth, and I wanted to do something outside with kids that is a little more relaxed and a little more free thinking than a traditional school.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What's the age group that you have at the school?
So it's 3 to 4. If a 5-year-old would like to join, let's say they're doing homeschooling or they want forced kindergarten, we can, accept them. That's always accepted. And then we're doing an after-school program for 5 to 8-year-olds to incorporate them into the program as well after school.
Where do the classes take place?
We're doing it at Veterans Beach. I don't know if you're familiar, on Peconic Bay Boulevard.
Yeah.
I got married there, and my husband and I fell in love with the place. And I was like, oh wait, this place is multi-purpose. I can use it for a classroom as well. And so I went to a board meeting, and they were like, absolutely, we would love for something like this to happen. all year round for us. And I was like, great. How would you feel about a community garden on top of that? And they're like,
Yes.
awesome. Yeah. Where are these ideas coming from? And I'm like, they're hidden. You just kind of
Yeah.
have to listen a little bit to the community and their needs. So yeah, we're
That's
getting
super
started in
exciting.
September, and it will be a journey, a new journey for me, coming outside the classroom.
So
That's
how
so
When
many
I heard
kids? Go ahead,
when
Sophia.
I heard you were joining it, I was looking up, what a nature. My kids are grown and gone, so the concept
Aw.
of a nature school, but it sounds so fascinating. I was like, what is a nature school? What do kids do? And I was out yesterday, and a local mom who grew up here also said to me, it's such a wonderful place to raise kids because of where we live and everything
Mhm.
around it. And it just got me thinking. It's such a perfect way for kids to explore the outdoors that they're going to
Yeah.
be living with, especially the water, right? So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
what are the kind of things that the kids do at the nature school? Give me some examples of what they spend their day doing.
So we learn through the seasons. It's more interest led. So it's you're not putting the pressure on the child to read at 4. You're not pushing, certain math skills. It's more like organic and authentic. So for example, the leaves are going to start to change color. So we'll observe that. We'll do art with it. We'll do math. We'll do anything and everything that is fall inspired. That's why I really wanted to start the community garden, because I figured, wow, what a great way to really see the change in season through growing your food.
Yeah.
And then enjoying that experience, saying, wow, I grew that from start to finish, and now I'm going to like make a pumpkin pie or, apple, apple cider or something like that
Yeah.
in that nature. So it's a more authentic way of learning. And with veterans, there's the water. So you get to see how the water changes through the season. What do the animals do when, we transition into fall? Like, what do the fish do? Do they stay there? Do they migrate? What happens? So it's
I
more
feel
of
like
that.
I feel like I need to go to the school. I missed that part. What
Hey, I mean, we're going to be doing pop-up events for families. So anyone can come with kids. And we'll be doing like arts and crafts and things like that are nature oriented. And also, you will be the first to know, a little sneak peek, we are going to be doing family movie night in the field
Oh,
come this
Oh,
fun.
fall.
fun.
Yeah, so it's a free event. You can bring snacks, you can bring dinner, and it'll be really fun. We're going to be showing The Great Pumpkin by Charlie Brown, a
Yes.
family fun classic, and it'll
Yep.
be a great time and get the community together to really see what a magical place we live in.
Do you have to
So,
sign up for that ahead of time?
yes, but not in the sense of like, oh, I need to just book a spot. It's more like getting a consensus of how many people, where you're coming from, things like that. Since it's in the off season, you don't need a parking pass.
What
That's
is how do people sign up for that if they want to come?
I will be doing a like Instagram blast and
Okay.
anything social media. We're a little far out. It's going to be more towards Halloween. So I'll be like doing a flyer. I'll do like Instagram live, anything related to like social media. And we'll also post it on the Mattatuck Park District website and things like that, just to get people interested.
And are you
Um,
full for the fall season, or can people still enroll their children?
Nope, it's open enrollment. So we are looking for to enroll more kids in the program. It's a little late in the season, I know, but there are some people due to COVID that haven't decided what exactly they're going to do with their kids. If they're going to go back to the city or if they're going to stay here, or things like that. A lot of moving pieces right now for all of us.
Yeah. So if
So
someone listening is interested in enrolling their child, how do they do that?
you can just go to my Instagram page at North Fork Nature School, and the link to the website is there, and they can
Okay.
enroll at the website. Or you could do it through just DMing me on Instagram, and I'll walk you through the process. It's a
Okay.
very, you know, low key, very non-stressful process, trying to keep local families in mind and walk them through
Yeah.
as painless as possible, because it is a scary time right now for a lot of us. So trying to,
So with your schooling and having it outdoors and such, what is your ratio? 'Cause I know it's a big question a lot of parents ask, like your ratio to like
yes.
adult to child ratio.
So it right now our ratio is 1 to 4.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, we are big on small class size.
That's
So
really
it's more
important.
tailored to the individual child's learning experience. When you have a big class size, like 30 kids, and it's like, ouch, are you really tailoring it to that individual child's needs?
And also with them
Or,
being outdoors, I'm
yeah,
sure you want a
yeah,
little bit more hands-on because obviously sand is really fun until it gets thrown in someone's face. I mean, 2-year-olds and
exactly.
3-year-olds are doing that, let's be honest.
Yeah, or
Textural.
a rock being thrown, you're trying to skip it, and it ends up being, in
Yep.
someone's face. I know those experiences. I just finished my last season camp directing on Shelter Island at the Beach Club. I did
Okay.
that for the past decade. So now I'm transitioning into my own school and things like that. So yeah.
So I was
Very
looking at your,
good.
like I said, even though I don't have little kids, I was fascinated by the whole concept. And I saw the list of clothing. So I'm assuming it's all outdoor, because it's rain gear, rainy day,
Yes.
and a snow.
Yes. So the big push is 100% nature immersed. So it's more like it's not bad weather, it's bad clothing.
Right.
Yep.
That's the thought. So it's very Norwegian. The term comes from an Icelandic perspective. And so a lot of forest schools started in Iceland, Norway, the UK, but they're slowly reaching us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of forest schools in California, Colorado, Oregon, but not so much on the East Coast because we get some brutal weather like during
Yeah.
the winter and the spring. But I was like, oh, well, I mean, I did have the option to rent the indoor space for the winter, but I was like, is that really 100% nature immersed if you're advertising it as nature immersed? So that's why I made the fall and spring and summer semesters. I did 3 semesters where it's
Okay, so this is your fall semester.
this is fall semester, and then we take a break in the winter because you can't be outside in mid-February.
Oh, that's perfect. So that my
Yeah.
daughter's 2, so she'll be possibly eligible for the threes in
Yeah.
the spring. That'll be perfect. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was kind of bummed. As a young parent out here and trying to
It's
find the right
hard.
fit for our littles, and I agree. I think it's so great. My daughter would be outside every day if she could. I mean, it's 6
Oh
a.m. She
yeah.
wakes up and it's like just she knocks at the door so she can go outside. Like
Let me
it doesn't
out.
work that way. She's like, just I want to go outside. But no, I
Oh.
think it's great. I think it's super important to have them really embrace where we live. So I feel like it's just a natural fit for our area. So I'm super thrilled that you're starting this program. It's really
Yeah.
fun.
Nicole, if you've been teaching at at the school on Fire Island, at the camp at Fire Island, are you familiar with Hannah and the Flora and Fauna School over there?
Yeah. Shelter Island. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So
Yes.
I just did a big fundraising dinner for
Yes.
them. So I'm very well connected with Hannah, and I know she's a big proponent of this too. So I'm so glad to see more of these popping up.
Yeah, I mean, I did connect with her just to get a feel of like what her program looked like.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you live in Mattituck, it's a little far of a
Right.
drive to get, and it's not conducive because as you may know, the ferry prices did go up.
Yeah.
So like commuting back and forth is just not conducive for people who live Mattituck, Laurel,
Yep.
Cutchogue. But she's awesome. I love her philosophy. I love everything she does. I just wanted to bring it to the North Fork and
I'm
give
so
it to
glad.
people
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But there are other programs out there. They're just more tailored to farming and agriculture, which
Really.
don't get me wrong, I want to include that into my program. I just don't want it to be the main focus. I
So
kind of want to.
garden in that community garden also?
Yes, that's why I created it. So I would have the chance to manage it and incorporate it into my curriculum. The
Wonderful.
community does have access, just not during school hours. So
Okay.
they will have, it's just a safety hazard, you know, like it's a
Yeah.
liability. So they will have access after school hours and whenever they want. And there's 2 beds that will be dedicated to the community. Just as right now, we want to see if it takes off. If there is community interest, which there has been,
Oh,
it's
completely.
just more so like I donated it to veterans, so I don't want to overextend myself and it doesn't get a lot of interest. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
So
think that's so smart.
yeah, so I donated it so I can put it into my curriculum. A
So
little
what
selfish,
Perfect.
are
I know.
what are school hours? Is it 5 days a week?
It is 5 days a week, but I got a lot of feedback, and parents wanted that flexibility of sending their kid 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, or the 5. So I gave those options to parents just to be flexible, to be accommodating to the community's needs. And the school hours are from 9 to 12. And then we have Tuesdays, Thursdays for the afternoon program that's 3 to 4:30, just for the older kids to get them incorporated into the community and kind of learn those same philosophies. Just they can't do it during the school day.
Right.
I would love to create a core school that like encompasses, you know, birth through 12th, but I haven't gotten there yet. One day, maybe one
Baby
day.
steps.
Maybe
Maybe one day.
You
Forest High
you
School.
need to do 3-year-old steps. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll
Exactly.
get there. So as a so are you native? So you were born out here as well?
Yes, I was born in Port Jeff, but
Okay.
then my parents migrated out here and we've been
Okay.
here ever since. And my grandparents retired out here. So I went
Fantastic.
to high school, I went to elementary school, high school, went away to college, and obviously came back.
I love it. I know native is a very like out here especially as a terminology we have to be very careful of. If you're not born on the North Fork, it's not native. So as a North Fork
Yes.
local, I'm going to call you a true local. With the longevity that you have of your history here. I
Yes.
want to know if you have any secrets. Do you have a farm stand that is your favorite that you love to go to that is just like a staple of your house?
Okay, so I'm a little impartial. I have a lot of friends who own farm stands, so
Yep.
this is I might get some backlash for
Some
saying
DMs.
this. But my best friend's significant other owns Brightonback Farm stand right in Aquabog on the main road, right by the Barrow. He is truly local. He, I think, is like 5th or 6th generation.
wow.
Okay.
Yes. He is a big proponent of like grow what's in season, don't outsource. So
Okay.
everything you see on his stand is what he grew and is in season.
Tell me the name of it
And
again.
Brightonback,
Brightonback. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
And it's in Aquabog, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's like right,
I know right where it is.
yeah, on
Right
the
next
main
to the
road.
back house, right?
Yes, right exactly next door.
Okay.
They
Okay.
have amazing produce and they have amazing apple cider donuts that they make homemade right
Oh,
there.
love.
Yes. So that one's a good one.
Awesome. Thanks for that
But
tip. I'm gonna have to go there. I haven't been yet.
Now
yeah, I
you're
know it's a little out of the way.
I'm always going to Barrow House though, so I'll just like stop.
Yeah.
I'll just stop in next door.
I know I do my
Nice.
grocery shopping while like I'm waiting for my food.
Yes, that's smart. That's my new trick. Be like, oh, I have to go to Aquabox. Twist my
Yes.
arm.
now obviously you're in nature all the time, especially if you're in
Yes.
school. But do you wake up early to watch sunrises, or do you prefer to watch sunsets? And if so, what's your secret spot?
Oh, okay. I'm a sunset girl all the way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good sunrise. I'm just not a morning person. Trying to be. But my sunset, okay, this is hard because If you are a North Forker, you're naturally a boater.
Mm-hmm.
So my on the water spot is anchored out at Robbins Island.
Oh,
Yes.
nice
I'm
selection.
yeah. And then on land would be, are you familiar with the Orient Point Causeway going from
Yeah.
East Marion into Orient? Perfect spot.
Yeah.
Stand on that bridge, just sip some wine, let it go down, and then just mosey on
Is that
home.
see both sides? You can see the
Yes.
bay.
Yes,
That's
you
what.
can see the bay, you can see the sound. It's beautiful. You could see sunrise to sunset.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a gorgeous spot.
Every time I drive back, I look at the few houses that are on both sides of that, and I'm like, dang, they from their windows they can see the
Yes,
sunrise. That is the like.
panoramic views.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what that is. It's
Especially with
so
the
awesome.
fireworks on the 4th of July. I'm
Yes.
like, that is the spot to
Yes.
have.
And there's a nature preserve right there. I always miss it, but if you do end up like deciding to just take like a day trip or whatever, go. You will see the most amazing views. The most
Yeah.
amazing views.
Is
It's
that
Where
the
is
pond
where is
one?
And I always forget the name of it, but it's like hidden right before the causeway.
Right. That's what I thought. It's on the
on
north,
the left.
right?
Yeah,
on
the
the
north
left
side.
if you're going east.
Yeah.
Yes. I always forget the name.
I just
Oops.
passed it this morning. There was a yard sale right near it. God.
I thought
Yeah.
it was Oyster Ponds. It's not Oyster Ponds?
No, Oyster Ponds is further
No.
Further in
west.
Orient? Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen the sign for the parking lot, but it's past the Audubon Society, right? You're not
Yes.
talking about the.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think I have seen the sign. Like
It's
yeah.
like really like you see the preserve crossing the causeway on the
Okay.
on the sound side.
Seems like we'll
So
field trip, girls.
yes,
Sold.
you should like host like a hiking day or something like that.
Well,
Great.
and it's nice. The tick season, we're kind of coming towards the end
Yeah.
of it.
Yep.
Because
Mhm.
honestly, ticks are scaring the living bejesus out of me these days.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
And also, I mean, I guess that's something you would need to take into consideration for the schooling, because obviously you'll be outside a ton and
Yes.
all the nature, natural.
I talked to the park about spraying
Uh-huh.
because we are going to be hosting local events. They did the summer concert series, so I'm pretty sure that they did spray. You can't have like people gathering in the masses and getting bitten by ticks. That's not good for publicity, but
Yeah.
so I think that they did spray. I just want to check back in and make sure they're using something organic that's not
Yeah,
going
and
to
there's a couple
kill
different
pollinators.
Great options out here. I feel like there's
Yes.
a ton of organic options, which is, again, another reason why it's so fabulous to be out here. Kind of piggybacking on that. So, I don't remember what I was going with. Sorry. Lost my train of thought.
that restaurants.
Yeah,
I was gonna
right.
say, I'll hop in.
Wineries, breweries. What do you have a favorite?
Okay, so restaurant or brewery?
Let's do brewery or winery first, and then
Okay.
we'll lead into restaurant.
I'll give you two. I'll give my favorite winery is Oldfield, right in Southold.
Love it.
I love the feeling of having chickens running around at my feet while drinking wine. I don't know, that's just my thing. I like it. It's owned by a local woman and her family. It's family run. It's very like homegrown.
Yeah.
It's very homegrown. I like that. And I like my favorite brewery would be I would say North Fork Brewing Company.
Yeah.
In downtown Riverhead, right?
That's in
Mhm.
Riverhead, but they've been branching off into the North Fork at events. They've been doing a lot of like pop out. I don't know if you're familiar with Brick Cove Marina,
Yeah.
Family Fun. Yes, my friend is the PR person for that, so she's been trying to get local establishments to come, and they've been doing a great job.
Dump truck, right? I need
Yes,
to try it.
yes.
It's on Thursdays, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm putting it out there. Thursdays in the summer is when it rains.
I know. I know.
Every Thursday. No more
They
yoga.
posted it all of twice. And I'm like, maybe we
And
should
last
pick a different
Thursday.
day. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really good.
Last night was
So
the first time it didn't rain in like a month on a Thursday, and it was super humid. Yeah.
And then favorite restaurant, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would be Legends in New Suffolk.
Oldie but goodie.
Legends.
Yeah.
Classic. You can just show up in your beach clothes and still fit in. And get a really good lobster roll or anything.
Oh God, their burger is on point.
So good.
I'm thinking you like it because there's a community garden right in front of it. I think that might have something to do with it for you.
Yes. I mean, the fact that you can just walk from New Suffolk Beach to there and they don't mind if you have literally sand all over you and you could sit at the bar and order something, I'm like, my kind of place.
Yeah.
And their wait staff is so kind, and I mean, I have a 2-year-old, so anywhere I go, I'm always like apologetic from the get. I'm just
no,
like,
don't ever apologize.
No, I know, but I get it. And no, they're just like so accommodating, and I've gone there like late night too, and they've just been like fun. Like it's a fun vibe.
If you do stay out here during the winter, go to their New Year's Eve party. It is.
I can see Tracy likes me like
the best experience.
Yeah, that's good tip. I didn't know about the New Year's Eve party. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh well, don't bring your 2-year-old.
No, leave her at home.
Make
for that
an adult fun event.
You know what? I brought my 80-year-old grandfather one year, so it was.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man, God. He must be a good party time.
Yeah, was. Yeah. House now, but back in the day, I remember we used to go to Legends with him on New Year's Eve.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's really fun because everyone thinks that local restaurants close after the fall rush, but they don't.
There's so many great ones that stay open.
They do, because there's parties like that, like Christmas Eve parties and things like that happen secretly throughout the North Fork. You just kind of have to know the right person.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, in the know.
So how can our listeners and our followers here support you? Follow you on Instagram, go to your website. How can they best support you?
Follow me on Instagram, reach out. I'm open to any questions, collaborations. This is like my passion project right now. It's my little baby. So if anyone wants to just, reach out, I'm always willing to chit chat. Follow me on Instagram. I will be doing a lot of promotional work for the fall. Just stay tuned, I guess.
And how many are open for the fall semester right now?
We are on an open enrollment, so there is about, I think we have 5 more slots open for right now. But then again, that might change because I have a few people who kind of want to be a part of the teaching aspect of it.
Okay.
So the more we get people involved on that end, the more kids we can accept. So yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us, Nicole.
Thank you for having me.
I love hearing everything about it. I feel like the 3 of us think we do this program so we can share information with our viewers, but I feel like every session I learned so much, and definitely along with all your school, that secret tip about that New Year's party was, again, something I didn't know about either. So,
I know it was to promote the school, but if I can give little local tips here and there, I mean, that just makes our community stronger if we can network and meet other people that are like-minded.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
And that's, I think, the recurring theme every week about how the community of the North Fork supports each other all the time. And that just helps us all along. So that's wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
And good luck with your baby. And we'll follow up progress. And we're looking forward to your bigger
and if there's
school.
any events that you need, want following for, just shoot me an Instagram message and I'd be happy to share and attend also.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
No problem. Have a great day.
Enjoy your Friday, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.